you know, there was a big flood happening, right? And the dude was trying to be mad chivalrous and pick her up and take her across the flood waters.
It was nice at first.
Yeah, so, you know, she can get there to safety. But, you know, as those waters started raging, and let me tell you, the water looked like Yoo-Hoo. You didn't want to fall into that water.
You did not.
You might mess around and turn into a Ninja Turtle, right?
She had on the gown that Tyra had on in the hot tub when she was interviewing Megan.
I know it looked familiar. So as he's trying to like escort her across the raging waters, yo, they both fall over, and then this muscle-bound dude in a wife beater came through.
Superman.
Picked her up,
like a toddler.
straddled her from the front, and she
Ass out.
wrapped her arms around him, booty out for the whole world. There was 2 moons out that night.
I ain't see no drawers on either.
Nah, they marched back across the street while the boyfriend also, I think, held on to the man's
Yeah,
shoulder.
he did.
It was at that very
carried
moment
both
that
of them.
she didn't love him no more.
No more.
Relationship red flags, your man is weak. What has happened to y'all where you was like, all right, you know what? This may not go the distance.
One of my exes, after I started listening to a story on him falling out with people, I realized I really started to listen and be like, oh, he's the reason why the fallouts are happening. So, you know, then we fell out. So, yeah.
I went out on a date with this guy. So the first date I went on with him, he was all right. So I was like, I'll give him a second chance. We go, and as soon as he sits down at the table, he's like, yes, bring me a Earl Grey tea with honey, 3 lemons. I also want salmon cooked well done with mashed potatoes, nothing else but just salt and pepper. And I'll also take ice water. Thank you. So the waiter's like, well, I just was coming to say how y'all doing. So then he was like, no, I want my stuff now. So I was like, he's nasty, so never going back out with him again. But then whatever, the waiter comes and he brings the stuff out. He goes, sorry, sir, we don't have any honey. What do you mean you don't have any honey? I actually know the owner of this restaurant, and did I promise you? And he goes, Tao Group? So we were at this restaurant called Vandal, which is owned by Tao. So basically, it's a group of owners, so it's not just one. So he just looked stupid, and it was embarrassing, and I never went out with him again.
You can kind of look at that situation and tell that won't be the last time they pull that up. Yo, I used to talk to this girl who, like, you know, every time we would go out, she would almost pick a fight for me. You know what I mean? Like, you see how he was looking at me? And I was like, yo, look what you're wearing. Like, people are gonna look at you like you're an attractive female.
You're naked,
like,
ho? Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say that now. You know what I'm saying? But in the time, it was just like, yo, like every time we go out, you trying to create some sort of level of confrontation for me that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, what I look like just fighting everybody because they like was checking you out.
That part.
Well, did you fight anybody? Any of the people?
All right, so one time we got into a situation and like this dude swung on me. I moved out of the way and they hit her. But then I hit him back.
No, the love went out of her eyes too. It was just like when the girl's butt was out on top of the guy.
We stuck around for a while.
We are the morning hustle.